Just gonna click Curse again. Oh my god, this man's making mistakes. This man's making big mistakes. What is going on, guys? I'm SceptileMC or George, and today I'm here to bring you a Pokemon Showdown Live in the UU tier featuring Choice Banded Arcanine. Very interesting mon in the tier, and let's get right on into the team and decide to build around it. So I decided to use the Choice Banded set with Flash Fire because you don't need Intimidate. You want to switch into those Fire type moves to make the Flare Blitz that much more powerful. You got Extreme Speed for priority, of course, Close Combat for coverage, and Wild Charge to deal with pesky Water types. Got the Adamant Nature over the Jolly Nature because we already outspeed Mamoswine and the likes of that and Gardevoir, so I don't really feel that I need to be Jolly. I could be Jolly if I wanted to, but I feel like it loses a lot of power that it makes up for with Adamant. So after that, I got a Jolly Lucario right here with the Life Orb and the SD with the Close Combat, Extreme Speed, and Crunch. You could try to vary Extreme Speed and Crunch with Bullet Punch and Ice Punch, whichever way you want. However, I just feel Extreme Speed and Crunch works best for this team because I do have two water types to deal with ground types as well as Shaman, so I don't really need Ice Punch for that. And then BP is mainly for Mega Aerodactyl if you have a problem with that, but I feel like this team can handle it pretty well. But I actually really can't, but I got Seismitoad for Mega Aerodactyl. So we got Seismitoad here, max defensive Seismitoad with the Scald, the Stealth Rocks, the Earthquake, and Toxic. I had Poison Jab over Toxic initially, however I never used Poison Jab, and I have already used Toxic like 2-3 times, so pretty good there. I got the Water Absorb. Nice little synergy going on with the Fire and the Water immunities, which I like. And just max defense because max defense is just glorious. Got the Rocks. This Pokemon is better than Gastrodon in my opinion, just because the Water Absorb is better than the Storm Drain, and Stealth Rocks is just, it makes all the difference in the world. But it doesn't get Recover, which is unfortunate, but that's what the Water Absorb is for. Next up, we got Shaman right here with the Life Orb, the Seed Flare, Earth Power, Dazzling Gleam, and the Synthesis. Max speed, max special attack with the Timid Nature. Hold on. Oh, I had to burp. Oh my god. The Shaman recently got dropped to RU, and then it got banned from RU because it was just way too broken. And now it's in BL2, so that's a lot of fun, I guess. So I decided to use it. It's a little bit underrated, but it's still a huge threat in the tier. Next, we got a Curse-Lax, but it's a different type of Curse-Lax. It's a Kusta Berry Gluttony Curse-Lax with returns the Self-Destruct, the Curse, and the Earthquake. Basically, you just go for Curse, you get a kill with Return, and then you get into Q-Step range, and they think they can possibly revenge kill you, and then you fire off a Q-Step Return or just Explode, and it's just glorious because things die. Next up, I got my Rapid Spinner right here to help out Arcanine and just like Shaman and Snorlax in general, with the Scald and the Dark Pulse and the Aura Sphere because the Mega Launcher ability. Max Special Attack with 192 speed to outspeed, I believe it is Metagross when it's Adamant, something like that. It's something along those lines. Actually, I'm kind of curious as to what the Pokemon is that I can outspeed with this. I can outspeed Min Speed base 100s. I know that for a fact. I can outspeed a few different things with that set. It's there for a reason. I think it's also Max Speed Swampert I can outspeed. And that is a very important Pokemon to outspeed because it just absolutely destroys teams. And rarely people have a switch into it, so firing off a Scald against it instead of taking an Earthquake first and possibly getting a burn, going for Dark Pulse and getting a flinch is always better. Water. H2O Agua. It's good for you. Drink it. I'm going to pause till we actually get in the battle. Alright, and we have a battle against Pokemon is Stall. Reminds me of Pokemon is Fun. For all we know, it could be Pokemon is Fun. The only way to find out. Pokemon is Stall. Because I know he loves using Stall. Definitely not. Definitely not him. Dougie, Glalie, Conk. Conk is a huge problem for this team. Fighting types in general are a huge problem for this team. Conk in general, though, is just torture for me to deal with. I'm going to lead with my Shaman. The reason why is because he's probably going to lead Conk. Exactly. And I don't have anything for Conk other than me firing off a Seed Flare right here. This is how I deal with Conk. I don't have any other way. Ooh, he's not AV. He is not AV, but he kills us. But that, I don't care because Conk is now almost dead. So I really don't mind at all getting that damage off. I believe we outspeed with Seismitoad. So I can go Toad right here and just click Earthquake. Because I do not want him to try to get Recovery. Alternatively, I could have clicked Scald. I think I'm actually going to click Scald in case he wants to pull a switch and I have the chance to get a burn. Also, I could kill the Dougie, could burn the Glalie. That just... He might be banded. Because that was speedy. And that could be banned to damage off of an Ice Punch. Iron Fist banned? Hey, if he wanted to do that, that's fine. I got my damage off. I killed the biggest threat to my team. Unfortunately, I do lose my Shaman. However, Shaman got pseudo-walled by Sylveon, killed by Ice Shard, trapped by Dougie. So I guess not the end of the world, but he definitely has to Freeze Dry on this. That's the only reason why he brought it in. Should go Snorlax right here. Put me in Q-Step range. Could also just go Arcanine, but I think my best play is just going Snorlax. Because then I don't have the I don't have the thick fat. I have the gluttony, whatever you want to call it. That's good for me. Nice damage right there. I am just gonna click return right here, seeing what he wants to do. He's actually gonna go into Bronzong for sure. Thinking that I kind of want to pull a switch. I want to pull a double switch into my Blastoise. Actually, he does go for Double Edge. Let him do that, fire that big damage off against me. But now I can Mega Evolve. If he wants to Freeze Dry, I don't think it will kill me. Just because this thing's very bulky in general. And I can just fire off a Aura Sphere. Yeah, I wanted to click Scald, but I didn't think it would kill. So that's why I clicked Aura Sphere there. I was pretty sure he'd switch into Sylveon, but you can't be certain about things. Gonna go into Arcanine right now. Arcanine can switch into a few Hyper Voices. Well, a few, I say. Can switch into 2 Hyper Voices before it dies. Hard switches with Baton Pass, and we're trapped by Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Bandit E-Speed. Boom, bitch. What you gonna do? Your Bandit Dougie's gone. Your Bandit Dougie is forever gone. Well, I know for a fact that he's just going to fire off an Earthquake right here. So what I could do is E-Speed again. Kind of want to E-Speed again. Woo! Bandit Arcanine getting crits now. Let's go. Let's get it. What you going to do? I don't think that would have killed me anyway. Empoleon's going to come out and we just win with Bandit Arcanine now. This is lit. This is lit, guys. Let's go. Let's get it. Scald decides himself. This game's over. This man needs to forfeit. It's just over. I'm gonna click EQ. Wow. I just got played. I just got played hard body. But now I can go Arcanine. And I don't believe a Flare Blitz will kill. That could be off. That's more offensive. That's more offensive. I click Flare Blitz here 10 times out of 10, I think. I think that's my play. Yeah, I'm gonna click Flare Blitz. I could try to click Close Combat. Should have clicked Close Combat, would have killed, and now we died with Scald. But we did get the crucial damage that we needed on it, and I can just make a switch. We actually Speed Tie with Empoleon. If it's max speed, might change that. I might actually change that in the future. Just gonna go for Scald right here. No, it'll take it out. Probably gonna switch into Sylveon, that's what he does. Okay, so this is actually a leftovers variant. Just gonna go for Scald again, hopefully get the burn. Don't get the burn, but we are putting him in range of just everything else. Actually, we might lose this game. I might have choked it. Yeah, I actually might have. We'll see. We will see what happens. Let's see if we can get a burn here with the Scald. He protects. That's annoying. A little bit. Kind of. I am going to switch into Snorlax, I think. No, because we just want damage on the Sylveon to take it out with the Lucario. That is our plan. That is our play. Now we're going to switch into Snorlax, because we know we can get off a lot of damage. Going to go for Protect. Wow, he just predicted us to shit. Oh my god. Well, Charlie, what do we do now? Do I make a double? I'd have to make a double into Lucario right here. He stayed in and we lose. Yeah. Yeah, we lose. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I love this game. Hyper Voice does 29 to Snorlax. And he's just going to Protect on the next turn after that. No, maybe he won't. Maybe we'll be able to break this Pokemon just because we have Q-Step Berry Self-Destruct. I played so poorly in this game. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't make any right play, I don't think. But I just gotta hope right here that he doesn't. Yeah, he can kill us with the next one. Hopefully he realizes that, and we can just self-destruct and boom. Hey! We broke it! We fucking broke the Sylveon! Let's go! It's not done yet, boys. It's not done yet. Whatever we say, it's not done yet. It's the final countdown. No. We hit extreme speed. We can kill him. I believe in us. No. Come on, Luke. Come on, Luke. You can do it. I believe in you, Lucario. You can clean up this game now. Crunch and extreme speed. That's all you need to do. Goes in a Bronzong right here. Okay, so we decided to save that Pokemon. That is fine. That is fine. Because we outspeed everything with Blastoise, and I just need damage. EQ doesn't take us out. That's going to be game. That right there is going to be the game 4. Empoleon's going to come out now. We just have to click Crunch against Empoleon. And he just has to hope that we don't kill him with Scald. That's basically what we got to do here. We just got to hope that we don't kill him with Scald, but we are going to kill him with Scald because we are max special attack. Oh, jeez, this game got way too much close, way closer than I wanted it to be. Let's just start the timer. Sylveon comes out. We're going to click Scald. He's going to click Protect, seeing if he can survive. He's going to be on 19% health as well, or 20. It's going to say 19-19 is just whoever lives. But he's not going to live. GG. GG, Pokemon Install. That was a good game. You played well. Wow, we dropped into 1400s for a second. We're back into 1500s now, though. But we dropped in a recent game I was testing with this team, and I lost. So that's no bueno. That is no bueno. But hopefully we can keep ourselves up there. Let's see what we want to do next. Okay. Well, we're here with a Mega Bayonet team with Blissey, Registeel, Sylveon, Bulky Core, Haxorus, and Roserade. So, the Bulky Core is real, but I think that's going to be Spec Sylveon. And then just a DD Haxorus, Offensive Roserade, Destiny Bond, Mega Sableye. He doesn't have a switch into Flare Blitz. He really doesn't have a switch into Flare Blitz at all. So what I'm going to do... What am I going to do here? His lead on his end... I don't know. His lead could be a few different things. I'm going to lead Snorlax. I feel like that's a good lead for me. Goes with Roserade. That's fine. I can just fire off a Curse, actually, in this scenario. Goes for Sludge Bomb. Drops those nice and decent amount. And right here... I want to click EQ, expecting. I am going to click EQ. Yep, Registeel comes out, so we do get off a massive amount of damage on that thing, which is great. And I'm really hoping this kills. Ah, yes. This is what the Snorlax set is meant to do. And now I kill something else with Return, or I Curse again, and I can just boom. It's just lovely stuff. Lovely stuff that are happening right here. And this thing comes out. I kind of want to Curse again, because I know a Return won't kill him, but it'll be in Q-Stap range. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Curse again. Oh my lordy. This is just fun. This is a lot of fun. And now we Return. Outrage, going to do a lot. Nice. And damage. Return should kill. Get a crit. Crit didn't matter. From +2 Snorlax, it kills anyway. So that's what I like to see. Frisk my Q-Stap Berry. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you going to do versus my next EQ? +2 EQ coming your way. Snorlax just absolutely started doing work all of a sudden. Snorlax just, wow. Didn't kill. We survive. Oh my god, Snorlax. This is when Snorlax just puts in the work. And right here, I'm just going to switch into Seismitoad. Because I can. And I'm just going to go for a Toxic. Expecting a Destiny Bond, but he just goes for Shadow Claw. Good play on his part. Misses. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Now I'm going to predict him to want to go in a Roserade, which is what he does. I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks. Nice and easy. Nice and easy right there. Here, I can freely sack off the Snorlax, which is why I kept it around, so I can get a free switch on the Roserade, because I know Seismitoad I need to switch out against the Roserade 10 times out of 10. Don't want to take a Giga Drain, even though I don't really need the Seismitoad anymore. because this game's pretty much already over. Because the Snorlax just put in so much work early on. It just absolutely started demolishing things. That's why I love it. But right here, Arcanine is my play. And I just click Flare Blitz. Just click Flare Blitz. He can't do anything to me. He can Sludge Bomb. He's going to do a lot, but it's not going to kill me. And this is just going to kill him. Nice, 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 nice. The Bayonet goes down to the rocks, and if the Sylveon's not at a max HP set, it just goes down. Yep, not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. Let's go into another battle. I'm gonna pause till we find. Alright guys, we are back with another battle, and to see what we got here. So we got a Fortress, the Pokemon we never see anymore in the tier because there's now a Sylveon and a Sableye. And then we got Offensive Core right here. And how do we want to deal with this? Honestly, he doesn't have a lead for Seismitoad, so I'm going to lead Seismitoad because that's just, in general, matches up great against his team. This thing leads, and I'm clicking Scald. I'm not going to go for Rocks because I know he can just Rapid Spin them away immediately, so I'm just going to try to get a burn on him. Not the case right there. He turns out to be Q-Stap lead because he doesn't have an item, and he's just going for Hazards, so I'm assuming this is just Hazard Stack. He's going to get up probably a layer of Spikes, and hopefully we don't put him in Q-Step range after that, so we can stop him at that layer right there, because he does have the Spin Block in the form of Sableye, and I believe it can take 2 Scalds if it comes down to it. Maybe I should get up my Rocks. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I shouldn't care about his hazards too much and just go for mine. Go for Rocks. Kill him with Scald. So I'll go for one more Scald on him, and then I'll go for Rocks on the next turn. He actually decides to switch out into Sableye here. Interesting play, in my opinion. I'm going for a Toxic. Always clicking Toxic versus this Pokemon. This Pokemon's so annoying. I just fucking hate it. I just hate Sableye so much. Even though I drafted Mega Sableye. But he goes into Blastoise. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is not how you deal with Seismitoad at all. I'm getting my Rocks up. Bruh. I'm clicking EQ. I'm not switching into my Blastoise on this thing. This thing's too powerful. Goes for Ice Beam, does 39%. That's fine. Get off nice 29% with EQ. And looks like our Rocks are here to stay. So I'm fine with letting this Pokemon drop. A trade of Blastoise for Seismitoad when Seismitoad doesn't actually die even? Yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Seismitoad should not have put in this much work, but it did. So switching now. Sableye is your switching still. Really? I'm just gonna Toxic you. You have Taunt. This Pokemon gets Taunt? Why? I'm still gonna try to burn you. I don't care if you burn me, I'm trying to burn you. Dun, 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 dun. See if we can get a burn on this thing. I know he probably has the heal bell on the floor just. But I'm just trying to get a burn here, guys. Come on. You can't be doing this to me. Let me get a lovely burn. Taunts me, which is fine. I just want to get a burn. Oh my god, I get so unlucky with Scalds. I don't ever get the burn anymore. I really don't think I get the burn ever. Like, I just click Scald so many times and I just don't burn people. 4 times now. 4 times I've clicked Scalds without a burn. Let's go. 5? No burn. Hell yeah. Do we go 6? He can stall me out of this Pokemon. This Pokemon's not... It got up the Rocks. The Spinner's gone. The Crocodile's offensive, so that can definitely already 2-KO me. The Snorlax, it doesn't wall Snorlax. I just fire off Scalds with everything else. Yeah, this Pokemon's fine to go down here. I just want to get a burn on the fucking Sableye. Come on. This is my objective right here, is to burn the Sableye. I got up Rocks, and now I want to get Rocks off my side of the field. Finally, we get a burn on the Sableye. He tries to kill us, oddly enough, with a foul play right there. And now it looks like I'm going to be able to get these Rocks away, which is nice. Could go Blastoise. Yeah, we want to get rid of the Rocks as soon as possible, and with this I can just Mega Evolve and just click Scald. So what I'm going to do, if he wants to stay in, I think I can beat him 1v1. I'm pretty sure I can 2-KO him, especially after the burn. Oh geez, yeah. Oh god, yeah, no, he's not surviving this hit. Nice, nice, nice. I'm just gonna click Scald again. He decides to burn. That's fine. If I switch into Arcanine there and got my boost, that would have been lovely. But I didn't do that because that's just iffy. Maybe I should run Jelly, because then you have to be Crocodile. That's an interesting thing. Maybe I will run Jolly. I might actually switch that right now. It's not as powerful, though. That's the thing. Is the prediction game becomes more important because of... Where's the team? There's the team. I just think the speed's a little more useful, to be honest. I haven't had a problem with speed anyway, but it's just in case, I guess. Fortress comes out. That's fine. Scald? Goodbye? Goodbye? This is such a weird battle. I just feel he has so many other Pokemon that could be doing stuff against me that he's just not going into. I'm just going to Rapid Spin here. Get off these rocks. Moonblast me. Did a lot. That's fine. I'm going to die next turn anyway, so I'm just going to click Scald here. I don't see a reason not to just try to get off some damage on the floor. Just goes for Protect, so he does have the Wish Protect. Of course he does. I could switch. Or I could just hard go into Arcanine. I'm just going to go into Arcanine on the Wish. Yep. Yep. And we click Flare Blitz. Oh my god. That's why you're on Adamant. But see, that's a 2-hit KO anyway, so Jolly wouldn't really change anything. All that changes right now is that he's dead. That doesn't, I mean, it doesn't change anything actually, but you guys know what I mean. Protect, that's fine. We still kill him from the range he's at. He can go into Snorlax if it's thick fat, I don't mind. It's still going to do a decent amount of damage. 36%. I'll take that on a Snorlax. 36% is nice to do. And here... So I could just go for it again. I do 36, and I can do 72. I'll go for it again, actually. 21. Don't be cursed. Good. 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 I like it. I like it a lot. And... Well, now I have no reason not to go into my own Snorlax. And... To be honest, just click Curse. Because I am more of an offensive Snorlax. I think this is more of a defensive Snorlax. He just curses as well, which is fine with me. But I'm just going to fire off my return now. Boom. Dead. What you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do when the Kustap Snorlax sets up a curse on you? There's just nothing you can do. It just destroys lives. Crocodile comes out. What is a Crocodile? Seriously want to curse again. That's damage. I ate that up. I literally ate that as a snack. That was a snack for Snorlax right there. Super power off a Crocodile did 0 damage. Literally 0 fucking damage to me. That is unreal. So it's definitely Arcanine and Snorlax on the thumbnail, though. Those two Pokemon really MVPs. So also Seismitoad, though. I have too many choices of Pokemon that are just doing work in these games. I'm really thinking Seismitoad. Maybe I'll just have all 3. Just the big giants, just like the Seismitoad and Snorlax in the back. And we got this cool Trick Room team here, because this is definitely Trick Room, if I've ever seen Trick Room. What is he going to lead off with? Something that dies to fucking Arcanine. Something that dies to Arcanine is his lead. This thing leads, dead. Goodbye. Goodbye, out, leave. You're not getting up your Trick Room anytime soon. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here while you still got the chance. Oh my god. Goes into Conk. Oh no. No, goodbye. I don't like Conk Elder. Out. Goodbye. Burned. Word. Hammer Arm. Okay, he's Sheer Force. That is definitely Sheer Force. Actually, no. I don't think Hammer Arm actually adjusts to Sheer Force, but we definitely go into Luke here and just fire off an Extreme Speed. Good, 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 good. So this is already going fine. Goes into Crest. That's annoying. But that did 14. I'm going to set up a Swords Dance. This man set up a Trick Room when I have a Curse Lax in the back. That did nothing. What are you going to do when I set up a Curse? Like, what is the move now? What is your play? EQ. Okay, he lived. Why? I outspeed you. I outspeed you. You can't beat Snorlax when it's Trick Room Curse. There's just nothing you can do. Well, this happened. Just gonna click Curse again. Oh my god, this man's making mistakes. This man's making big mistakes. Lunar Dance. So what are you going to go into? Conk? I don't think Conk survives +2. I really don't think he survives +2. Plus, I'm under Trick Room. Oh, he does survive +2. Hammer Arm. Is that banded? Is that banded? No way that just killed me. I'm really dumbfounded right now. Well, my play's Luke. Because I just click Exchange Speed. Hoopa comes out. That is not the best, but it's not the worst either. I am just going to play... I think I need to play more aggressively right now. I can go into Shaman, but I think I need the Shaman for in the late game. I need Blasters or Shaman for the late game, for sure. I can just go Toad here. I think Toad's my best play just because I don't want my Shaman and my Blastoise to take the damage from that Shadow Ball. Exactly, because that was a lot of damage. Just going to click EQ here, take out the Hoopa, and he doesn't have any more Trick Room. I don't believe Sylveon can set up Trick Room. Crawdaunt can't, I know that, or else Trick Room Sweeper Crawdaunt would be a thing, and it would destroy lives. Conkeldurr can't outspeed me. Can't outspeed me. It can't outspeed me. That's definitely something banded. That just how the Hammer Arm killed my Snorlax at +2, that's just unreal. But this thing comes out, we're just going to click EQ again. 35%, that's fine. Goes for SD. Okay. Okay, that's still not too much of an issue because we outspeed him with everything else. Knockoffs me, that's fine. I'm just saying that's fine a lot. That's fine. I have to Randarousal. You guys know what that is, right? You guys know what a Randarousal is, right? I hope so, because it's pretty. But that's going to kill us. I mean, we're going to kill it. Going to go into Sylveon, and I'm going to fire up a Seed Flare, get the drop. If we don't get the drop, not the end of the world, because this is definitely specs. We do get the drop, and it's game. GG, bro. GG, bro. It's a good game. Good game. I want to go for another one just because I'm having a lot of fun with this team. But it's 27 minutes long already. Who's actually watching still? I'll do another one. I'm just having a lot of fun with the team, so let's go again with the Arcanine and see what we can do. More coffee. Love drinking coffee. I'm gonna pause till we find a video. Battle. Jesus Christ. And here we are. John 1917 with a nice team with Ampharos, Umbreon, Donphan, Mienshao, Nidoking, and Gyarados. Looks like he doesn't have a switch in before he Mega Evolves with Arcanine. So I'm going Arcanine. Mienshao, that's fine. Can he kill us with Reckless High Jump Kick? God, I hope not. I'm just going to click Flare Blitz. Start the timer. Click Flare Blitz. He might actually kill us here. I'm not running the calc. I don't feel the need to run the calc. Wow. Oh, that's not a switch in, buddy. Oh my god, that's defensive Donphan. That is a defensive Donphan right there, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing history in the making. History is being made here. I'm going to go Blastoise. Knockoff. Wow, I should have stayed in. Should have stayed in and just clicked it again. But we're going to predict the switch into the Umbreon right here, which is what comes out. Nice and easy. Fire off that Aura Sphere. Get off a huge chunk of damage. 48%. Nice. This is not a switch in. Guys, this is not a switch in. Umbreon does not switch into Mega Blastoise. It just doesn't. Wish. You can protect here. That's fine. I'm going to make the switch out into Arcanine now, which is just dandy for me. As now I click Flare Blitz. Once again, goodbye. Goodbye, Umbreon. It just breaks through walls. It just died, yes, but it just breaks through walls. That's all it needs to do. Now his walls are crippled. They're gone. I'm not afraid of Umbreon anymore. I'm not afraid of Donphan anymore. I'm thinking. Go for Protect. Go for Protect or Foul Play. Mienshao. Oh, that's not a switch in. As now we E-speed and kill it. Boom! Yanshell's gone. I like it. I like it, Lucario. It's a very offensive team with really the only bulk in the form of Seismitoad, and I guess the Snorlax too. I have an 88 special defense. So just playing offensively is always very fun. Just bashing things in with Flare Blitz and then going for SD Luke. Because his walls are gone. He's done. Dude, why do people do this? Your only way of beating this Lucario right now is going into Gyarados. Or possibly the Nidoking if it survives a +2 E-speed. Don't think it does, though. Nidoking, I'm literally just clicking E-speed because I think it might kill. 93%. Exactly. Yeah, like, your team is crippled. Your team is done. There's nothing left you can do. I'm just going to click into Shaman now and fire off an Earth Power because just I can. And I will. It'll kill the Umbreon anyway from the range it's at if he switches in. Dazzling Gleam, I can also switch that up and go for that. If you want to switch into Ampharos, he takes an Earth Power. And the Gyarados doesn't want to take a Seed Flare in the slightest of bits. So I think this is GG right here. See what he wants to do. Gyarados comes out. He's probably going to try to go for gold here. I completely understand why he would just go for a Dragon Dance right now. It's his only play, really. Get the special defense drop. That just clinches the game. Really clinches the game there because now Dazzling Gleam will definitely break his sub. Although it was already going to break his sub, so I guess that was always just going to be able to do that. But he bounces, actually. Can we live that? I'm not concerned at all. I'm not concerned in the slightest bit. I'm going to switch to Snorlax, though. I have a lot of defensive investment on Snorlax. 34%. Nice. And now we just click return. Definitely will kill the Gyarados. He might try to set up if he thinks I'm a bulkier spread, but I'm not a bulkier spread, so there's nothing he can do to me. I just kill. I just kill right here. You might want to go for a Waterfall, potentially. But that just puts us in Q-Step range. And then we just explode on the Ampharos that comes out. Yeah, sounds about right to me. Sounds about right to me. So I'm just going to click return here. We're going to see what this guy wants to do. Timer's on too, so he can't take forever. There isn't really any way he can come back from this, though. Just because Waterfalls tries to get the flinch. That's the flinch, unfortunate. Whatever. We still just click return with Q-Step Berry now. So he dies to that. Umbreon can't take us out. It might be able to take us out with a foul play, actually. Depending on speeds. Goes into Ampharos. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom! We get off the boom. Lovely. Lovely stuff. And we can just finish this game with Seismitoad, because Seismitoad is one of the big three on this team that just did a lot of work in these games. And we click EQ. I'm going to say GG down here to be polite. Was a good game. 50%. Nice. Nice, we 2 a KO. How much attack do you have? 226. That is what, base 95? Something like that? 90? Slash DT Seismitoad. 95, I was right. Okay. And okay, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. So if you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate it if you did leave a like rating or subscribe. Helps me out, helps the channel out, and just helps the video out too, I guess. I'm SceptileMC or George, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!